You solved the box. We came. Now you must come with us. Taste our pleasures.
Please, go away, leave me alone.
Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and we have another one for you, and this one is big. It's from a legendary, I would say, a legendary horror franchise that's been around since the late 80s. I mean, I was born in like the early 90s, so yeah. But Hellraiser. Hellraiser, one of my favorite horror franchises of all time, next to Nightmare on Elm Street films. But the favorite Hellraiser movies that I have are the first three. So it's Hellraiser, Hellraiser 2 Hellbound, and Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth. And I'm going to check out this particular trailer. It's just Hellraiser, right? So I'll give you guys my feedback, but let's check it out first. Okay, so it's going to be on Hulu, and there it is, the box.
Isn't it? It's really nice. You can hold it.
Or it's in new formation.
It's a puzzle. And it's almost finished. Keep going. So if I solve it, do I get a prize? I do.
Six sides, six configurations. It opens
Six sides,
up,
six configurations.
and it cuts you. And then they come to collect.
The Cenobites.
It's time. Greater delights await. We wish to see you proceed. Feed it. Their blood, their pain. All for us. What is it you pray for?
I think that's cool how those chains just come out like that. October 7th on Hulu. Alright. Let's get to it. So, pretty good trailer. I like it. It looks like it's going back to the original movies. We have some of the similar and familiar Cenobites, Chatterer, and there is one particular new one that we saw in this trailer as well. It would be cool if we seen like Butterball and like the other ones as well, but yeah. But overall, I did like this trailer. So I wanted to say, funny enough, that the original Pinhead, Doug Bradley, just had a birthday this month on September the 7th. So happy belated birthday to you, sir, even though he'll probably never see this. But I thought it was pretty amazing that finding out that fact. And within this trailer, we see a different Pinhead, and she's female, as I was saying earlier. I think I said that earlier, but if I didn't, excuse me. But yeah, a female Pinhead. I think it's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be cool. And they said there were 6 configurations towards the box of how you solve the puzzle, and we saw it in kind of like a rectangular shape, and then we have the original box shape. And then there's going to be more added on, I think, depending on different people who have the puzzle piece, or maybe it's all in the same for the same puzzle that they'll have different formations. I don't think that this is going to be horrifying, like it's going to fear people, give you scare jumps, because most horror films are not like that today, as it was compared to like I would say scary movies at its best at its time was probably more in the 80s and like before then. Scary movies were really scary back then. But yeah, compared to this one, I think it's just gonna mainly have a lot of violence, and it's cool enough And it's funny enough that Pinhead, all the years that all the years that we've had these horror film characters, from Jeepers Creepers to Freddy Krueger to Michael Myers and Jason, and if you want to add the Leprechaun in there, I don't know. They get really physical on their prey when they're hunting them down. But with Pinhead, Doug Bradley's Pinhead, and also this female, this actress that's now playing as Pinhead, they really don't have to physically touch anyone. They just either look left to right, whatever, chains come flying through, boom, capture in the skin, or pull you by your leg, done deal. And I think that's pretty dope as far as a character that really never had to physically harm someone or, go out really much out of their way. It's just, you solve the puzzle box, they come, now you have to suffer your judgment through pain and suffering for a very long time, and you will never leave out unless you're like Frank from like the first one. But then again, they got his ass after Kirsty, did her thing. But and what's really Claire Higgins from the very first film. I know that she's an actress from that film, but I really hated her guts in the first film. I really couldn't stand her when she was with living with Larry, and Kirsty would come over there and visit sometimes. But that damn Claire, and she really wanted Frank. Oh man. But I'm so glad that she got hers in the end finally, and then you saw her in like Hellraiser 2 and stuff like that. But anywho, hopefully you guys like this trailer reaction and more of me getting into detail about this, because I really do love Hellraiser. But yeah, on the way out, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell on the way out. Hit the comment section. Let me know, what are your favorite Hellraiser movies? Heck, what are your favorite horror films of all time? Or what do you really think that's going to happen in this particular movie? Or do you think it's going to be good? Do you think it's going to flop? Are there any things that they really could have followed suit from its original predecessors, like the first 3 films or whatever films, Hellseeker or Bloodline, whatever movie that you can think of? Like, is it really sticking true to the source material, or just let me know. That's all I ask. So I'm gonna talk to y'all later, and I'm going to be out. Peace.